When the flood comes, those who build their house upon the rock, their house will stand. One of the first DIY builders we find through scripture is a man named Noah. A man of few words. However, what we do know of him is that he found favor in God's sight. You don't see a lot of interaction between him and the rest of the people of that time. However, what we do know is that man was inherently violent and they grieved God's heart. So God saw Noah and sought to use Noah to preserve the blessing that he had given in Eden to Adam and Eve, and then establish a new covenant with man and creation, and act on his commands by doing those things to build a safe place, a refuge, an ark in which God drew animals and creation two by two to Noah and this refuge so that he could preserve them through the flood. They could then share and spread that blessing other side of this tribulation. Jesus, he talks about a builder and a DIY just like Noah, a wise one and a foolish one. You see, the wise builder, he built his house upon the rock because he listened to his teaching, did as the Lord command. As the foolish builder was able to create something, but using his own wisdom. When the wind came, the rain, and the flood, his house fell. And so, what does this mean for us as builders? It's so easy to look to the world to find ways to build community that might be quick, effective, or might seem trendy at the time. However, God's instructions have stood the test of time, is built upon something much greater, a kingdom that lasts forever, are looking to build community, build the church that God has called us to be, to look at Jesus's teachings. When we look to compromise his word with something that might be more effective or short-term gain, we lose the integrity of the structure. We have to trust in him, just like the wise builder. Jesus promises us that when we do, the house will stand because we're not doing it on our own accord. It's about God's glory, God's church, and his everlasting kingdom.